I think there's going to be a backlash to this kind of thing. I want to see a religious backlash. I want to see the religious leaders from the Pope on down taking on this. But I think ordinary people are just going to feel and sense a revulsion to this. They're going to be disgusted by it because, let's face it, they're going after our kids.
Well, and I think you're going to hear from the children as well in 20 years, 40 years. And I think what you're going to hear, Cliff, is I love my mom and mom. I love my dad and dad. But yeah, if you really ask me, I would have preferred to have had a mom and a dad, right? I do love both my moms or both of my dads, but I would have preferred to have had a mom and a dad, or at the least, and let me qualify that even more for people that are yelling at the screen and don't like that I said that. I don't know for sure what they're going to say in 20 years, and neither do you. And yet you're so insistent on rushing right into it with no data, no interviews, no nothing. And that's where Pope Francis says that's why this discriminates against the child in advance. We don't even know. We know how the two gay parents feel about it. They want a child. We know how they feel and what they want, and we're accommodating what they want. But we really don't know what the child wants in this. And how fair is that to the child?
Well, it's interesting how the left uses the language. You talk about common sense, but how the left uses language to short circuit our common sense. And I just wrote down a couple of these. To me, one of the first was when it started out with the abortion debate, and they talked about choice. They switched the whole argument over to choice. But today, usually whatever their language is, as you bring out in the book, it's usually the opposite of what they're saying. For example, inclusiveness. What was the LGBT, and now they have the Q. Well, where's the H for heterosexuals? Hey, we have problems too. I'm tired of being called a bigot.